John chapter 9, verse 4. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to this lesson. As you see in the title, okay, doesn't it feel good after you do the work? Okay, do you feel good? All right. And how do you feel when you don't do the work, man? Okay, we still have work to do. It ain't over yet. All right, it's not over yet, man. Now we can see different signs of the famine of the word coming, but it's not here yet. Okay, so we are more than capable to still push this work on fire. Okay, let's read this again. John 9, chapter 4. I must work the works of him that sent me. Now, Yahweh sent Yahushai to do the work. Okay. And Yahushai sent us to do the work. All right. It says, while it is day, the night cometh when no man can work. All right. And like I said, after you do the work, man, you feel good, man. You feel good when you know it. When you're walking around, going to the store, or doing whatever, you feel good, man. All right. Even if you like to do music or something, you feel good doing that music when you know you did the work versus doing that music all into your music, but you ain't did no work. All right. It's a big difference of feeling, man. You have a peace of mind. That reward of doing the work is that peace of mind, the comfort that Yahweh Shai sends, okay, to us. All right. From there, let's go to Galatians chapter 6, starting verse 4. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. Right, man. Okay. When other brothers do videos, hey, great, man. They doing the work. You know, and you can eat out those videos, man. But if Yahweh Shai has given you the money also, you need to be doing the work. You got to flip that, man. All right. And when you're not flipping it, man, you feel like shit. That's just the truth, man. You know, when you're lacking and you're slacking in your work, okay, you don't feel right, man. If you really care about this truth, if you really believe, you do not feel right, man. And we all been there. You know, you have dark moments in this truth where you're not on fire as you was as other times. Okay. And Yahweh Shai has mercy on you to get that together. But you know how it feels. We all do. All right. So read it again. But let every man prove his own work, right? Do your own work. And then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another's. For every man shall bear his own burden. You hear that? Every man shall bear his own burden. Right, man. Okay. And when you do that correctly while doing the work, you feel good, man. Okay. When Yahushua told Peter, hey, if you love me, feed my sheep, he told Peter 3 times, man. You can best believe when Peter went on his walk, okay, in his journey doing this work, that when he was feeding the sheep, he felt good, man, because he understood what Yahushua told him. Okay. He's like, man, you know, I'm showing my love towards Yahushua. And if you show your love towards Yahushua, you showing your love towards Yahweh, who set up Yahushua in that position. And if that's the case, you feel protected, man. You have that peace of mind in you. Okay. The comforter in you. All right. Let's go to Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Right. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Okay. You do that by your faith and belief in doing the work. Okay. Verse 13. For it is Yahweh Shai which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Right, man. Meaning glorifying him on earth. Okay. At the end of the day, Yahweh Shai puts that in you. He puts a spirit in you, man. And it feels good when you're going, you know. You see your works getting piled up, those treasures. It feels great. And speaking of treasures, let's go to Matthew chapter 6, starting at verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Right, man? You don't feel comfortable with treasures on earth because you know you can lose it any moment. Okay? You know you can lose it any moment, man. That's temporary. All right? Verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Okay? And when you're doing the work, man, okay, your mind is in heaven when you're doing the work. Your spirit is on heavenly things, man, because you're speaking of heavenly things, man. And you're sincere and you're serious about it. Okay, that puts you in the spirit. That helps you go about your day, man. Okay? You know the feeling if you're able to wake up, pray, and automatically do a lesson or do a video or whatever. Man, that carries on. That comfort carries you through that day versus waking up. Maybe you can't do it at that moment, man. And you feel the difference. Okay? Which goes right back to the title of the video, man. Okay? Do you not feel good after you do the work? Of course you do. If you're sincere, man. Okay? You feel real good, man. Because you know when you do that, that's more treasures and more treasures that you're stacking in heaven, man. For immortality. Okay? That's why we're doing this work in the first place. We want to live forever, man. We want to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. That's not a small deal. That's epic. All right? From there, let's go to John chapter 12, verse 26. If any man serve me, let him follow me. And where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. Right? Okay? Like he told Peter, when you're doing this work, you're feeding the sheep. If you're feeding the sheep within sincerity, then you know that you love Yahweh Shai. If you love Yahweh Shai, the Father will honor you and love you. And if he loves you, he's going to protect you, man. You see all that work, man? It's a big old domino effect, man, of grace, mercy, salvation, life for eternity, man. It's a big domino effect for you doing this work, man. And that's why you feel good, because you understand that. So when you're doing it, man, it's like, whew, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, man. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai hired you to do a job. Okay? They hired you to do a job, man, at the end of the day. Okay? So when you're doing your job, you feel good. You feel good. From there, let's go to Proverbs chapter 8, verse 34. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. Right, man. Okay. And doing the work is watching daily at his gates, man. Okay. That makes you blessed. All right. Because you waiting. You doing the work waiting for who? Yahweh Shai to return. Okay. To get saved, man. All right. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24, starting at verse 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. To give them meat in due season, man. The food to eat. Doing the work, these lessons you put up, man. Okay? This heavenly bread so they can eat it, so they can grow. All right? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. And knowing this, man, should make you feel good. Because as long as you're doing the work, man, when it's time for Yahweh Shai to come back and you've been doing the work, man, you're going to feel good, man. Your confidence is going to be high. Your faith is going to be high. You're going to be confident, man. You ain't going to be bugged out like these people out here. Why? Because you did the work at the end of the day, man. And you know you did the work. Okay? But that's a build up to get to that point. When you talk about now to build up to Yahweh Shai coming back, okay, in those days in between, when you do the work, do you not feel good? Okay. You want to stay feeling good, man. You got to do the work if you want to stay feeling good. Okay, you want more of the comforter, you got to do the work. Okay, that's the reality, man. We still going to go through our different tribulations and troubles, but guess what? You deal with tribulations differently, okay, if you're doing the work. Something happened to you, like, man, whatever. Why? Because you got the comfort on you. Because you've been doing the work. Goes right back to it, man. Your faith in doing the work. Glorifying Yahweh Shema Shai on the earth. Okay, so this is a quick lesson to meditate upon, man. Okay. Be on fire, man, doing the work, man, and you receive the light. You receive the comfort, the spirit to deal with whatever comes your way in your path. So with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the Elder Great Millstone, and shalom to you, Akamat, that is doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.